Oh. Nice. That feels much heavier. Welcome back, everybody and or anybody. Christian with Make Time for Fishing here. I am back out on the kayak today. It's been a few days. I was a little under the weather, but I'm feeling better now. I'm planning to do a little dock fishing with some live mullet, see what we can get into. I have a new fish finder to play with. I've never had a fish finder, period, but definitely never had one on the kayak before. It's a Garmin Striker Vivid with side view, which is really amazing. It was my birthday this past weekend. This was a gift from my parents. Definitely wasn't expecting it, and I'm really excited to try it out. See if I can get used to using it. Maybe use it to locate a few more fish today. I've got about a dozen mullet to start out with in the live well. Hopefully we can get away with a few hours of good weather here. It's been kind of rough today. I had to wait at the ramp for about 45 minutes for a big thunderstorm to clear up. Today I'm wearing my Waterland Co. Hybro with green mirror lenses. They really cut through the glare very well, especially when you're trying to find mullet. I won't be doing any sight casting, but they're a huge help with catching bait today because I got out here at a little bit of a higher tide. If you guys are interested in checking out their sunglasses or any of their activewear, they gave me a promo code you can use, MT4F, and that'll get you 15% off your order. Link to their website down below in the description. But anyway, let's get to fishing. I also try to update you guys as we go on what I'm thinking about this new fish finder. Like I've said, I've never used one, so this is all new to me. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully we find some good ones today. As you can see, I'm getting pretty close to the dock I want to start at. There's some big marks I'm starting to get. And with this traditional view, it could be seaweed and other debris floating around. But based on the frequency of it, I'm going to say a lot of it's bait. But then, so like these little stripes right here are probably bait fish, mullet, pinfish, things like that. But then these bigger blobs are either big fish or schools of fish. Lots of stuff happening here. So let's get set up here. So as you can see, I'm in about 16 feet of water. There's a lot of bait under me right now. All right, so I'm gonna cast this one over towards the dock. And that's the game plan. So I'm on the bottom here. I'm going to keep my drag relatively tight, so hopefully when I get bit, I can get them out of there pretty quickly before they have a chance to get me in the structure. All right, I just reset up over here. Oop. That was pretty instant. I literally just cast it out. Nice little red. I pitched it right under that section right there, and he got it within probably about 30 seconds. Not a monster by any means, but good, probably small slot fish. First one of the day. Skunks out of the boat. So this dock's only about 7 feet deep, or at least where I'm anchored up, about 10-15 yards away is about 7 feet deep. Not seeing a whole ton of bait, but once again, on my paddle over, it seemed to be a pretty flat bottom, so not a lot of structure for fish to go to short of these docks. So hopefully I can find a few more, and I'll just kind of keep popping across docks. Hopefully the next one's bigger too. That's the spot. There we go. Small. Little tiny red. Wow. Well, that would be why he didn't hook up. Well, that was a seriously small red. It's very shallow here. I'm less than 5 feet of water. And I believe the current should be starting to come back in any minute now. Getting about that time. Oh. I have a flounder, I didn't even know. Huh. Nice. I didn't feel that thump at all. Oof. Jeez. Little guy, but still pretty cool. Haven't caught many flounder recently. Definitely worth tossing back in there to see if he's got a buddy. Love the patterns on these fish. He's probably just a little 12, 13 incher. Not nearly a keeper. They recently changed it to 15 here, which is good. We don't have the strongest population here. It's very shallow under this dock. Probably only about 2.5, maybe even 3. See a lot of bait around the corner here. It's very flat and shallow. Oh. I just got hammered. This has to be a red. Or a big flounder. Oh, it's a big flounder. It felt like a flounder bite, but the way it was running, I was like, it can't be a flounder. That's a big flounder. Man, that's awesome. That is a nice flounder right there. Completely inhaled that hook. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut it, but it's a fatty. He's got a cut on his belly there. Would have thought he was gigged, but there's no cut on the top, and it's only one hole. Let's see if we can get a measurement. Oh, just under 20, 19.5 flatty right there. Let's get him loose. Oh, there he goes. Very casual release by him. All right, let's get back in that same area. That's where I just hooked that big flounder. It's right in there. Flounder are known to sort of travel in pairs. So if you find one in one area, there's usually a pretty good chance that there's a second one. Oh, like, oh, that was one. Shoot, I don't think I let him eat long enough. Dang. He's further off the structure than I thought he would be. All right, there's so many mullet out right now. I only had to throw the net twice, and I got about 5 dozen. I only kept about maybe 18 or 2 dozen. Oh. Nice. Nice, nice. That's a red. Gotta get this rod down because it's a 7-footer and I'm going under the dock apparently. Shoot. I was about to open the bail. Should have dropped my anchor. Okay, let's try tossing shallow again. I got hammered on the last one. Flounder. I don't think he's, no, he's small. Oop. Didn't even keep it. Look at all the teeth marks on this guy. Oh. Oh, that must have been another flounder. How it just let go of it. Jeez. Oh yeah, that was definitely a flounder. You can see the teeth marks on him. He just didn't have it down all the way. I should have let him eat. Little flounder. Oh, he's barely hooked. Look at that. Tiny little guy. He's hooked on the bottom side of the jaw there. Let's get another mullet in there real quick. See if we can find another one. Oh. That feels much heavier. Same area. It's a decent flounder. He was right where that last one was. Gonna need a net for this guy. Come here. Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh. He does not like the net. Sweet. Calm down. Another solid flounder. This guy's probably 18, 19 again. Maybe closer to 18. I won't measure him because I don't think he's the biggest. There he goes. So I'm currently only in about 2 feet of water and I'm casting parallel to myself. Theoretically, the water should be about the same depth where these fish are biting. Let's see if we can find a third one in the same little pocket. Try one more cast a little further over. I'm snagged on something there. So I was snagged, and turns out I also had a little tiny flounder on. Oh, that's funny. Alrighty, well I gotta get off the water. There's a big old thunderstorm heading my way. Not a bad day. As far as flounder fishing goes, it's one of my better ones. I really don't target them very often, so I'm pretty psyched about that. Really happy with the setup I have here with the fish finder. It fits surprisingly well on the kayak. I was worried that the 7-inch screen would be a little too big, but I did want the side view, and that's the smallest size that I could get the side view in with this model. All in all, I really like it. It's cool having so much information, and I'm sure that the more I get used to it, the better I'm going to be at reading it. But already I was able to find bait. I was able to look at different structures on the bottom and look at the depth, obviously, and the water temperature. Very cool, and so I'm interested to see how much better I'm going to be at reading it as the time goes on. Got a couple of good flounder, got broken off by the one good redfish of the day, which was a bit heartbreaking, but you know, just a relatively short trip in between storms here. I'm heading in now. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember to make some time for fishing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.